I think we've got it on the line. UK Comedian of the Year, Ham. You would remember him from Forgetting Sarah Marshall. He also hosted the MTV Video Music Awards just recently. Russell Brand, are you there?
Hello.
Hey, Russell Brand, Hamish and Andy here. How you going, mate?
I'm really well, mate. Thanks very much for making all this time for us and helping out. I appreciate it.
No worries. We hear you just got out of the shower.
I mean, it's pretty erotic what's going on here now.
I feel like we should be paying like $5 a minute for this phone call.
There is a small surcharge if you want me to do any auto-eroticism or self-touch.
We will keep it above board, Russell. Family show here. But look, congratulations, particularly over the last few years. Going great guns, not only your stand-up shows selling out, which, are happening in Australia. Only one show left in Melbourne, March 21st, where people can get tickets for. But the Hollywood thing's working out for you.
It's going remarkably well, I must say. Yeah, it's been very fortunate. But these successes that you've just listed in Australia are perhaps chief among my achievements.
Well, we are honoured. And look, mate, we're massive fans on a personal level and also on a national level. I think I can speak for the country. When we say
nice.
That's a big call.
You're a self-appointed spokesman of the nation of Australia.
I only got to check with 18 million of them, so there are 4 million unaccounted for, but I think that's a fairly good majority.
I think it's a fair majority. I'm speaking on behalf of Britain. I thank you.
This is good. We should do this all the time, and that way we can put ourselves on each other's promotional material.
Well, we're ambassadors.
Well, let's talk of the success. Feel free to name drop now, Russell.
Yeah.
That's what exactly what Hamish and I'd be doing. Who can you now class 3 years on as friends within the Hollywood industry?
Here is my get ready for the clanging of dropped names.
Okay.
Adam Sandler is a Hollywood friend.
Bang.
P. Diddy is a Hollywood friend.
That name's so heavy it almost went through the floor.
Just when I lifted it up to drop it, I sprained my back.
It does. On P. Diddy's name, it has little instructions showing you how to bend your knees when you lift that name up to drop it. That is a biggie.
I'm such an arrogant pig, I ignored those instructions. Now my spine looks like a question mark.
Very similar to the Forrest Gump syndrome. Now, mate, have you ever been to Australia before? Is this one of your first jaunts out to the Great Southland?
I came briefly to Australia in order to meet the family of an Australian woman.
Yes.
It can only be described as an international travesty.
You were on boyfriend duty, I understand.
That's right. I was being what I can only describe as a boyfriend. It was a catastrophe.
Is being
bad casting.
Is being a boyfriend, I suppose, a role that you do find difficult to assume from time to time?
I do. I really would like to be a boyfriend, but I just don't have the necessary attributes.
Where do you think you're letting yourself down?
I think I'm letting myself down in the area of the wandering eye, because I see it, I think, oh, this woman's beautiful. I'd like to be with her. Oh no, look at that woman, she's so beautiful. Oh, I want to be with her. And I'm unable at the moment to make a full-time commitment.
Fair enough.
I do sometimes think Adam from Adam and Eve had it very easy because he's the only guy in history that was never, unless he was weird and was attracted to a snake, he had no issues.
Adam, I like that you describe Adam from Adam and Eve as if it's like a double act. Like Hamish and Andy. Hamish from Hamish and Andy. Adam from Adam and Eve. Oh yeah, I remember those guys. They were like Sonny and Cher.
I think they're in Vegas these days, still doing like a late night show.
No one went to their shows.
They're at the sort of the thin end of their career. The light of Adam and Eve has dwindled, and now they have been reduced to performing an act with tigers and a snake in Vegas.
Well, that's all they were performing too back in the day. It would be hard to get bums on seats if you were Adam and Eve.
Hey, anyone here from the tree? I know you are, sir.
Hey, you know what it's like when it's the birth of mankind and you're in this perfect garden, but then you compromise that due to temptation? Oh, isn't that a bummer?
Russ, we've got to go to a song, mate. Will you stick around? I've got something to bring up about Hamish, which does incorporate you, actually, and it's not that great.
I'm very nervous, and yet I will remain because I trust you.
Fantastic.
I've remained throughout that song against my better judgment.
Hey, well, Russell, I mean, people will know a lot about your film career. There's stand-up's coming out. You've also got a book, My Bookie Wook, which is coming out in Australia in May. You also did radio in the UK. Now, which some people may know was ended suddenly, not so long ago.
It was ended suddenly with a ban.
See, we don't.
The ban tends to be immediate, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yes. See, we don't get our show banned. We get segments banned by our producer and our boss because they're not deemed good enough for the show. For instance,
how dare they judge you? You're the talent.
I know Hamish, for instance, wanted to do a radio staring contest with a listener that rang in the other day.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. I still think that's a great idea.
Yeah.
Here's how it works, Russell. It's an honesty-based staring contest.
Right.
So someone rings up, say I've got you on the phone, I go, all right, Russell's called in, 131060. Right, Russell, now you've got to be honest with me, mate. When I say go, as soon as you blink, you've got to tell me when you've blinked.
All right, I'm doing it.
I'm staring as well. How are your eyes feeling?
I'm staring.
Mine are a bit...
I'm still staring.
Mine are a bit
I haven't
stingy.
blinked yet. I blinked!
Oh,
Hamish just won!
See, it works on radio.
Oh, congratulations.
Thanks, mate. I mean, I was very close to going. You're a good sport, a good competitor.
I wondered.
Just win. I thought I wasn't going to blink, but then suddenly I blinked.
That's the excitement
That's the
of the
beauty
sport.
of your contest. What an item. What a brilliant item.
Look, Russell, this has been going well, this interview, but I have got bad news for you, sir.
Why?
Well, Hamish here, my cohort, has a strange competitiveness with you. And I didn't want to stitch you up here, Ham.
No, but you are, so good on you.
But it comes about because Hamish's girlfriend, Anna, she has been not showing as much attention to him as she has to you through YouTube, the different things you've done any time that you're on the telly.
It's a difficult situation I face, Russell, because I myself am a fan of you. Except I was hoping to sort of be my girlfriend's favourite guy in the world. Yes. I guess just as as one of the parts of my job description. But more often than not, and this has been happening a lot recently, I come home and find Anna YouTubing your stand-up performances.
Well,
so I have this weird competitiveness with you, even though we've never met, and I do actually quite like you.
To me, it seems if this was the 1800s. You'd challenge Russell to a duel, Ham.
Well, I'd have no choice.
An actual duel. I've never been in a duel, except for I was in a blinking contest once and it didn't go well.
Well, I wondered, Russell, when you arrive in Australia, in only a few days' time...
Yes, I'm coming there.
Would you be prepared to enter into some kind of duel? I think a tri-match duel.
So 3 duels.
I'm nervous about this proposed duel.
Would you be prepared...
well, what are the events? We don't have to actually pistol each other, do we?
I've had to think about it.
Can you promise me there will be no bloodshed?
There'll be no bloodshed. I feel that there should be three contests. One sport-related, one creative-related, and then one just a vibe-related with Anna, right?
So this is to win Anna's attention.
Yes. So for
I will enter into this pact with you out of admiration for you as item makers on radio.
Okay.
I'm nervous about it. I don't normally agree with dueling, but I will do this duel. There's no way that your girlfriend could prefer a man like me who hasn't even got the gumption to cheat in a staring contest with a man in another hemisphere.
Well, Russell, perhaps we go... how are you at limericks?
I am good at limericks.
Well, I thought, Haim, that could be the creative challenge. I mean, you can think about it, but you both have a limerick for Anna, and then maybe a sport challenge. Haim, what sport would you like to play, Ham? I know you've got a massive disadvantage there.
Well, yeah, that's true. I'm
bad at sport, really bad.
Well, if we did it at my house, we could play ping pong. We have a ping pong table.
Would you prefer...
All right, I'll do that.
Okay, and then finally, a vibe-related one.
What is vibe? How are you going to compete at vibe?
I think there's intuition. You both stare... the other person leaves the room. You both stare into Anna's eyes, and you've got to try and guess what number she's thinking of. You're allowed to ask 3 questions.
So really, it's a psychic
3
challenge.
questions? What's the number? Is there a limit on the number? It can't go on infinitely, can it? Is it between 1 and 10?
1 and 10,
Can the questions be as follows? A, what is the number? B, what's the number halved? C, what's the number doubled? And if you can't get it from that, you failed.
She cannot answer directly about the number. It's more just feeling her out.
So it's a psychic
You're
challenge.
Yeah.
I like this. Yes, I'm prepared to enter into this quest, this triptych of quests.
It's three jewels in one.
3 duels in one.
I've never been in a dual triathlon before, and I'm happy.
Russell, when do you arrive in Australia?
Well, I'm going to have to get there early now because I've got a duel I've got to rehearse for.
Yes, can we do the duel Monday?
The duel can take... This is taking place live on Monday. Will we be on air while we do our duel?
I think we do. I can be on air, or, Haim, if you want the home ground advantage, we can do it at your house for the table tennis table.
Go to my house, get the table tennis table. Why don't we just...
Will we record this event for the people of Australia?
Let's record the duel Monday morning. Lots on the line. Anna's affection.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, attention technically, but affection will follow soon after if you open that door.
I will stop at nothing to win that woman's attention, stroke affection.